Hi Sagittarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of December 6th to the 12th, 2021. I do want to thank you so much for joining me as I cleanse the energy. Let me move my AirPods over. As well, don't forget this is general, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't for somebody else. Don't stress over what doesn't resonate, okay? If you desire a personal reading that is on point and accurate to your situation, the information is down below for the options, pricing, and my email. Just reach out and I'll get that started for you. But as well, don't forget to check out the other placements within your individual chart for more messages. You just never know where the messages are for you. Also, just, go to the readings that you feel drawn to, guided to. Either way it works. You'll end up watching the readings you're meant to. Just keep that in mind. But as well, don't forget to show your support and love on this channel by liking this video, commenting down below however you wish to, and subscribing to this channel if you haven't done so already, joining the Sagittarius community. But we're going to begin by pulling the overall focus for the week from the Sacred Forest Oracle deck, and then we'll pull the main part of the reading from the Gilded Tarot Royale deck, and some final inspiration to close up the reading from the Find Your Happy deck. There's something about comfort and peace and tranquility this week for you. I feel a lot more at ease, almost ready to take a nap in comparison to the other two fire signs. And I think that came out in the last weekly that I did, which was more, it was one big video for the fire signs. And I put peace in the title, but it felt more accurate for you than the other two. All right, so let's shuffle and pull the overall focus. Maybe feeling less rushed than you previously have been in a lot of ways. Not fully, but in certain ways, or at certain times, certain points. For Sagittarius for this upcoming week, the 6th to the 12th of December, 2021. Patience. So there's an underlying focus on your joy, you deserving to be happy. I feel like you might be getting certain clarifications on your life, those around you who you're wrapped up with or care about the most, but patience and stability. I feel as if you are allowing yourself to have more patience with people you're dealing with, frustrations, irritations, slip-ups, not expecting you or those around you to be perfect, where in the past you might have. Even if you didn't once put people at on that pedestal or expect that much from them, you just feel as if you don't need to expect absolute perfection. You're finding the beauty this week, especially in the imperfections. You may just need to have an immense amount of patience this week due to delays or frustrations, people not doing things in the right way in your eyes, or just taking forever. Stability. It's like you can be sort of relaxed and content to a certain extent, but then when people take their sweet time or don't do things in the right manner, how you view it, it can frustrate you, and I get that. But there's a focus on your stability, right? How stable do you feel emotionally? How stable do you feel financially within the direction you're heading in? Do you find that those you care about most, which always comes up in your readings, do you care, the people that you care about most, how is their stability? Because I know you care to the furthest extent. There's something graceful about you this week. If you look at the swans down here as well, we have this crane. There's just a graceful sort of glow about you. The way you deal with certain difficulties this week. Okay, so let's pull the main part of the reading. One more shuffle. You have to do something twice this week. Don't let it get the best of you. Just do it again, and it's going to turn out better than it would have the first time. For my lovely Sagittarius for this upcoming week, the 6th to the 12th, once again. You may also find yourself repeating yourself where it's unnecessary. Someone may have absorbed it the first time, and it might rub them the wrong way. So be it. Just work on it moving forward. Alrighty. For Sag, step by step, here we go. All right, we have 4. Okay, interesting energy. We have the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. A lot of people noticing you for your relationship, your connection, or for what you're releasing at this time, for being completely honest with those around you as well as yourself. Not allowing this sort of dishonesty to be a part of your situation, or just being true, you know, being this honest light in their life. Very interesting. Page of Swords, learning a lot about yourself, about those around you, but I feel like you're gaining clarification once again. I saw the Enlightenment card, the 2nd at the bottom of the deck. All right, Truth as well. All right, we're going to keep this out. You deserve joy. You deserve happiness. And I feel like even at times when you appear to be happy, you're not within. And a need to understand that that can change. It's all about what you accept, what you don't accept. Certain changes that need to take place, adjustments moving forward. There's a focus on 3 people in your life that you care most about. Maybe 4. You could be gathering with a few different people that bring that sense of joy to your situation. Embrace it. You deserve it. It feels very celebratory, okay? Because I feel like you've been putting in a lot of hard work and effort. You might find that your most amazing, most creative ideas come to you, or you realize what needs to be changed and adjusted late at night when it's hard to sleep is what I'm hearing. So we have the 8 of Cups. That you need to move forward, not feeling bad for doing what's right for you. There's going to be a focus on the past to a certain extent, people, situations you left behind to move to where you are. There might be a job or a living situation or something of the sort, certain friends or acquaintances you have to sort of leave behind to move towards more peace, more patience, more stability, more joy. Don't feel bad. And that's going to be a huge focus at the beginning of the week. You're going to have moments with the sun and with the moon this week, with nature. Birds are going to be key. I don't know where that came from. Hummingbirds, to be specific. The beauty in them, the simplicity of them, and not even just you. I feel like you'll end up sharing a moment with somebody else or a couple other people. Potentially 3 once again. Oh, we have the number 33 coming out. A reminder of your spirituality. I'm hearing for the good and for the bad. As well as your success that you deserve moving forward. All right. I feel like you also want me to say the success for those you care about the most as well. A focus on your family life, your home life, your happily ever after. All right. Needing things to be passionate but peaceful at this point in your life. Understandable. But moving on, we have the King of Swords. Feeling very knowledgeable, feeling very wise, feeling very confident to a certain extent. But how happy are you within, right? And needing to implement more of what makes you happy. And going back to that Judgment card, needing to be completely honest with yourself this week. All right, a push from the universe, from others around you to sit back in your throne, to relax. You might try to go above and beyond for your family, your friends, your coworkers. I feel like less likely. For those you care about or feel could use your assistance, even if you don't have it within resource-wise to do so. And I literally am being shown the image of someone in a caring way pushing you into your throne, you know, pushing you into your seat and just being like, we got it. Take a seat, Sag. All right. It may be a very emotional moment for you where that's when you need to sort of remind yourself to have patience with your own progress, your own growth, you know, you needing to realize that it's okay to slow down at times. There's also going to be points in the week where you're going to have to use your knowledge and wisdom that you've gained over time, what you know within, you know, your intuition to deal with people and situations that aren't easy to deal with. There's sort of small slip-ups or delays. You know how to cope with it. I feel like it's more work-related. But we're moving on to the 6 of Swords. I don't feel rushed in your reading. I love it. Love it. Anyways, so the 6 of Swords is going to be a situation you need to walk away from. It's not going to feel healthy in the moment. There's another focus on birds. I was just so oddly drawn to this swan here, and I've never noticed that detail in this card. I should have before, but it's a wooden swan boat. You know, you being graceful as you walk away, just deciding, you know what, it's time to move away from what no longer works for me. Not feeling bad for doing so. Very, very interesting. And there's a lizard down here. Wow, I'm noticing details today, or at least in your reading. And lizards typically in my readings come through as regeneration, recovering, coming back from rough times, feeling as if there's a lot of loss, a lot of difficulties, ups and downs, obstacles you've been dealing with, even if people don't know about it. Certain people do, the closest to you, or even some of which you don't share with anybody. Anyways, the point is you have that immense ability, that strong skill of just growing back, your skin, that thick skin, just coming back from difficulties. And I feel like you're going through an immense amount of healing. It's a continuing process, a focus on moving towards what makes you happy, what makes you feel more stable. All right, Four of Swords. You're gifted at the end of the week. It feels like more in the weekend for the majority of you Sagittarius is a chance to rest, to gain a new perspective, if need be, to just sort out what you want, what you need, what feels important to you moving forward, to sort of gather a better sense of what's necessary, right? It feels like you have so much going on, or so much has happened to you in the recent weeks. I heard recent years as well. So it could be going back that far. At the very least, the past few weeks and months, that you need to reevaluate what's important to you, who's most important to you, and keep it simplistic moving forward. I'm not saying or pushing you to cut people, places, and situations out, but if need be, you do what you have to do. But at the very least, during the weekend, you're given a chance to rest, to heal from all that you've been going through, and you deserve it. All right? Beautiful. Let's finish up this reading by pulling a message or two from the Find Your Happy deck for Sag. I honor my body's needs. Your body is going to, I think this came out in your reading recently, on one of your recent readings. Your body is going to communicate with you when you're doing too much, when you're going too far, when you need to rest. You need to pay attention to your health, your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health. A need to heal once again. Because at the end of the day, it's as if people around you that you spend the most time with, or even people in general, will notice that more so than you. And that goes back to this moment where we're talking with the King of Swords, where somebody or multiple people are going to kind of push you back into your throne as an act of the universe to remind you to relax, to let other people take care of it, to remind you how supported you truly are. And to remember at the end of the day that setbacks do not define me, they nudge me into a new awareness. Absolutely beautiful. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. I want to remind you as always to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Sag.